Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aida Nurkamilah, and this video is the final test project of pronunciation drill. Okay, start from part 1 with this story correctly. Baby caterpillar was tired all summer long. She had been traveling slowly through the green world where she lived and feeding on the green leaves that grew near her home. Now autumn had come and Mother Nature had given a holiday to the leaves, who put on their new dresses of red and gold and played tag with the breezes. Baby caterpillar wanted to play too, but could not run so fast as the happy little leaves, and she grew very tired and thought she would take a nap. So she found a cozy place among the branches of a grapevine and made herself a soft, silky blanket. Then she rolled herself away within it, and then, in her queer little cradle, went to sleep. One night, late in the fall, Jack Frost came over the hill. He spied the cradle swinging to and fro, and began to play roughly with it, for for he is a roguish little fellow and touches everything that comes in his way. But the warm blanket hid the little sleeper so that Jack couldn't find her. By and by King Water came, bringing beautiful snow blankets to Mother Nature's flower babies. He gently rocked the cradle as he passed and whispered, "Sleep, baby, sleep. You have no need of my blanket." At last spring came with the sunbeams, the best and merriest of Mother Nature's helpers. They awoke the flowers from their long winter nap and called to the birds and the brooks to begin their songs. When they came to the little brown cradle, they stopped to rest, and baby caterpillar began to get very warm under the thick blanket. She woke up and stretched herself, and her cradle broke, and she came out to greet the spring. But what a change! Instead of the old dingy dress that she went to sleep in, she now had a beautiful yellow one, and instead of crawling among the leaves, she flew up and away into the sweet spring air to play with the sunbeams and flowers, and the little children called her a butterfly. Okay, next part 2. Read this tongue twister naturally. Okay, start from number 1. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much would would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much as could as and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Okay, okay, next, number 2. Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can, like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can, like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can, like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? Alright, next, number 3. Silly Sally swiftly shot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, Silly Sally shoot Silly Sally shoot. The sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Silly Sally swiftly shot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, Silly Sally should Silly Sally shoot. The sheep couldn't. This sheep shouldn't sleep in a shed. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Silly Sally swiftly shot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, Silly Sally shoot, Silly Sally shoot. This sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Okay. Now number 4. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper coffee pot. I may be of my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper coffee pot. I may be of my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper coffee pot. I may be of my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Okay, the last one, number 5. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoodest wrist and loudest force, he thrust his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoodest wrist and loudest force, he thrusts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist Amidst the mist and cold Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with rudest rift and rudest burst, he thrusts his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghost. Okay, Alhamdulillah, that's all from me. I'm so sorry about that mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.